Let's see. Okay. Happy birthday to Mikey. Yeah, I figured we'd do an end of stream closeout and give him his birthday cake. Because I'm seriously, I'm only gonna stream for like an hour. I'm not planning on streaming that long. Let me. I got stuff to do tomorrow. And it's a Mikey day, so I can't spend all day gaming. Mikey does deserve a birthday cake, very true. The others scarfed down their cupcake in like one, pulling me out of my nightmare of doom scrolling I was enduring. Happy to help. Let me do game capture. Nope, not video capture, that's my face. Game capture, there we go. House flipper. Yeah. Exactly. He needs some good sleep. Alright, continue game. But yeah, how's everyone doing? Mike's had a blast, he had a fun walk. Nice and tired from that. Now it's a bit of rain. Okay, so I know that we can go and make normal money and stuff like that. But to be frank, that's boring. Looking forward to seeing what's different. What's different, there's a lot more like particulars. Like there's a lot more variation you can have, but it can be a pain to if you don't fully understand the mechanics, which I don't. I haven't played that much of it. I played a lot more House Flipper 1. Like it's still a fun game and I enjoy it. But I think I just need to get more used to the intricacies of it before I can really give it a fair rating. But right now, what we're going to do is we're going to buy a house. And we're going to try and sell that house. Stayed all up all night playing the first one for these times? Yeah. I'd just be playing games with my friends on Discord as we all went to college online. Because nobody was having in-person classes. Alright, so what house are we thinking? We have 391,000 bucks. We're going to try and make an unlivable house. Oh, apparently we have to complete more jobs to unlock some of these houses. Boo. We have to actually work. Time was back then, yeah. We got Desolate Villa, Woodland Hostel, Old Barn. What are we thinking? Oh, we only have 291,000. Do the ugliest one? Okay, is that one of the ones I already own? Don't really know if it's a house though. Great Charity Mansion. We want something that's under 300,000 bucks, so that we have 90,000 bucks to spend. Ooh, that looks unlivable. That looks good. I like that. Can add wood thermostats, exactly. That'll be my first house. Take it you're one of the apartment people, Kyle? That's what I was before I had to move back home. Not bad, but yeah, housing costs nowadays are. Wooden. The fact that they have a wooden thermostat, I thought it was still loading. That's why I didn't move. I thought it was still loading. Mikey did like the apartment, yes, but that was when he started people watching and barking, and we got a noise complaint. Pretty much same. Nice. We got a noise complaint 24 hours before we moved back, before we moved out. And they were like, yeah, we just had to let you know that you got a noise complaint, but you're moving out, and frankly, we've never heard anything from you. Posting in your house? That's awesome, Kyle. Best of luck. You'll need that house for the 5 dogs you plan to have. Yeah, he really liked people watching from the windows, even broke the blinds. Which I then got charged for, sir. He's asleep on the bed. No remorse. No remorse. Okay, let's see what we're doing. Should have remorse. Wait, what's the brick? Why is there so... Oh my god, that's not stable! That is a good goal. When Heidi was, what was it, 5 years ago? When Heidi was 10, she was really slowing down. And then we got Oreo, the COVID puppy. And she just came back to life. Not all dogs are like that, but some dogs, a companion can really bring back their spark. Or maybe a dog park. Yeah, this is very stable and safe. Mikey really liked the dog park. I was a bit wary of it because some of the ones around here are not that nice. But the one where I used to live was actually nice, and he was just sprinting around with this tiny Pomeranian. So that's always a way to get socialization. Or you can be like Heidi and just ignore other dogs until they disturb you and then get on their butt. Or they're not disturbing you, but you make it so that they need to disturb you by doing something to annoy them. Heidi would never do that. Heidi has the right idea, yeah. So she's 8 months old. Yours that you can have for herself. That's awesome, Kyle. Yeah, I wish you the best. Antisocialism. I don't think antisocial is the same as antisocialism. It's definitely the same. Okay. Alright, got the newspaper. Yeah, but getting locked in the doom scrolling loop is no joke. Sometimes I'll just be like, is anyone who I watch streaming, or is there any new video I can get on that I can just get off social media in the news? Mini Mikey treats, awesome. Does it count as trash? I don't think that should count as trash. It's always the shorts that get me. Ooh. Wait. How do you doom scroll in shorts? I guess it's tailored to whatever you view. My shorts are almost always dogs. But I guess I do most of my doom scrolling on Reddit and not on YouTube. So, okay, yeah, that actually makes a lot more sense. My Reddit's more tailored to doom scrolling than my YouTube is. Okay. Let's see. And then I don't use TikTok. I have one. I got it. I got it back when Trump was trying to ban it because I was like, why not? I never use it. And I was like, you're not gonna tell me what to do. Okay. Can I put the trash in the trash? I've logged into it once, yeah. I also got it because one of my friends loves sending me things on TikTok, and it's a pain to open it in anything else. So it was just easier to have an account. Oh my god, what the hell is down here? Someone keeping it around now? True. What? Guys, what kind of raccoon do we have in this house? Holy crud! I think we should keep it. Just got rid of it, yeah. We found Bigfoot's cabin, really though. Wait, we're down in the basement where they have a bunch of knives and there's a giant, oh dear. Why is there an X? Okay, this is slightly concerned. There's a rubber duck. It's the rubber duck's footsteps. We figured it out, guys. That's it. Okay. Oh wait, was there stuff in there? Oops. He's innocent, leave him alone. The duck's name is George. George stays. Okay, then I do this. Grabby. Wrong button. Oh, it's just a box. Okay, so I can't, there's nothing, not even anything in it. Okay, well, how do I get rid of this? Oh, I guess I just, yay? Oh, I pressed it wrong. There we go. Is it easier for me to just to... Okay, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I think this one might be easier for me not to use the PlayStation controller. This one might be easier via mouse. Oh, yeah. Not the murder raccoon is George. Oh, the murderer raccoon is George, okay. But yeah, he's also innocent. Does anyone want their bed to be outside? Heidi is not in my lap. Good point. I can go into the ultimate gamer position. There's no need to sit crisscross applesauce in my chair if Heidi isn't in it. Okay. Alright, so everything's in here. I'm gonna mow the lawn. That's not the lawnmower. That's an axe. Okay, we're gonna room. Nope, that's not it. Oh, the fritter. There you go. Ah, true. Can't use the mouse and keyboard without Heidi. True. She's the only reason I'm allowed to have that. What? Guys, we definitely think there's something suspicious hidden under this mound, right? Like, this is not like the Indian mounds across the United States. Like, this is... The rest of the topography is flat. There is something under this. Okay, it's not true. There's 2 mounds. That doesn't make it any less suspicious. Are we going mound hunting? Alright, let's see. Come here, weeds. You're a landscaper, you should know. I know that those are not natural mounds. That's exactly what I know. Oh my gosh. What does this even say? Please enter. Okay. This is also why they never let me mow the lawns. I did. Just not, more so the larger areas, unless the client's front yard, because they want perfectly straight lines, and I tend to go, wee, follow the contour, wee. And then you get done and you look back and they go, aw. What is that with an old Indian tribe location? Ooh, that's awesome. George did not bury his victims there. Okay, good to know. Like, I get to the end of, like, mowing an area, but like, ah, yes, now looking to be, like, one small sliver that's, like, shaped like a triangle or something that's in the middle. And I'd be like, dang it, I missed it. Turn back around, runs it all over again to get that one spot. It's just Pathfinder. Okay. Alright, gotta get the weeds. Oh my gosh. Doesn't matter if it's all fancy and straight. True. However, people did not feel that way when it was their front yard as opposed to their backyard, which is why I was typically not the one to do the front yards. With that being said, we had a dude who literally made a giant hole in the front yard because he had the blades like half an inch from the ground instead of like the inch and a half it's supposed to be. And it literally just, this long, like this strip and a half of this front yard was just dirt. And we're like, you had to turn around and go back the same direction. There's no way you didn't see that you were just kicking up dirt. He's like, I didn't see it. I didn't have my glasses. So, well, then maybe you shouldn't be mowing. What if there had been an animal there or something? Okay. But it was one of those type of people who we all know who refuses to say they're wrong and likes to say that they are skilled at everything. So, like, they don't take criticism at all. They just refuse to take it. I'm the more of the opinion of, I like people to give me, like, a criticism sandwich. Like, tell me 2 things I'm doing good, and then tell me 1 thing I can improve on. Like, I'm all for criticism. It just needs to be constructive. If your criticism is, this sucks, you need to change everything, I'm going to be like, well, okay, well, what do I need to change? Like, I really would like some more specifics. Okay, you did a good job, but next time maybe try this. That's more how you should phrase it for me to be like, okay, got it. Unless I'm an idiot who mows into giant dirt strips in a client's front yard. In which case, you can straight up tell me, what the heck did you do? Why did you do this? How did you not see this? And I'd be like, you know what? Your thoughts and feelings are valid, and I agree with them. I don't have an answer. I'll do better next time. To be clear, it wasn't me who did that. Yeah, that person can get the insults. But I feel like unless you're a boss, you have to be able to take criticism. Like, it's just a life trait that can very quickly tell you the maturity of a person. Okay. Let's see. Alright, down here. Yeah, nobody is perfect, exactly. Now, if you critique something that, like, I'm proud of and that I feel informed on, I might be a bit more like, okay, but I've been doing it this way. Like, what's wrong with the way I've been doing it? So it might be, like, a bit more, like, cynical of opinions in that case, but I'll still listen. And if the points are valid, it's like, oh, this is why you do a different method, I'll be like, oh, okay, cool. And a lot of times their answer is, somehow your way works, but it's not the way you're supposed to do it. That's typically what I would get. Like, they give me, like, a math problem for, like, water quality, and I'll be like, okay, so this is what I did for this math to get this and this. And they're like, that's not what you're supposed to do, but it works. And I'm like, like, we don't know how you got the right number, but you got the right number. It's the right result, that's all that matters. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Um, okay, so let me sell these. Can I sell the leaves? We don't want ivy in the house. Nah, we don't need heaters. We don't want to fix the holes in the wall, right? I think it gives it character. And, oh my god, those are claw marks. This is perfect. Okay, so what type of house are we going for? I want to make one house that's all just windows, so like the bathroom would be surrounded by windows. So like it'd be like really inconvenient. Because don't forget, we're gonna try and sell this house. And I would love it if by selling it, we just sell it to like, they're like, okay, well you bought the window house, or you bought the kinky house. Like, what does this say about you? Raccoon style house, true. I was thinking it might be hard to find, to make like the kinky corner like we did in Fallout 4, but they have freaking bone saws in here. It might not be as hard as I think. Okay. So, no, dang. Like, they might have handcuffs. Oh, excuse me? Oh. Murder room and then make the rest of the house way too normal. I mean, they already have the perfect setup for a murder basement. Like, they truly have a great setup for it. Wait. It gives me an idea. How do I buy stuff? Not you. No, this is just a cell. No personality in the house when the basement is screams murder. Okay, got you. Now keep those. That's where the raccoon lives. Or leaves. Not sure about you. What? Okay, there we go. Alright, how the frick do I buy stuff again? Wait, isn't it like escape? No. There we go. Okay, it's tab. Okay, handcuffs. Hand space cuff. Okay. Kinky. Wait, kinky. Okay, yeah, that would. Cage. Ruin the life of anyone who buys this house. If they buy it, they've looked in it and they like what's in it. We're gonna put the cake next to Rubber Ducky. I gotta take this up to the trash can. We can't be leaving a mess around, guys. Come on. Alright, trash. Or was I? Maybe I have to open the lid first. And just throw in the trash. There we go, okay. Perfectly blank slate. It looks, just look in the basement. Like, wow, we can do so much with this. Holy crap. Like the entire upper floor has just been sanitized and I never got the chance to go to the bottom floor. Okay, but that means we need to fix the holes in the upper floor. We can do that. Alright. Alright. Let's fix these walls. That's when they're put in the cage. We'll see if we can make a cage somehow. Oh, frick. Well, that's not... No, that's not what I... There you go. Wait, guys, that's how we can make a cage. If we can make the walls just single pillar coming down, and then another pillar coming down, and then we paint it like metallic silver, we can make that a cage. Oh, they even have a bass over here. No. Has to be like clean and sanitized, no personality. Yep, I got you. But that also means it needs to have walls. That does sadly mean it needs to have walls. Yeah. That means that we can sell pretty much anything with personality. So maybe we should fix the floor. What the fudge? Magic beans! It needs to be a white window. Okay. Yeah. That's personality. We can't have that here. Yep. Nope, not there. There we go. Now I gotta fix the imperfections, yeah. Yep, there we go. Right, which means we're actually probably gonna need a vacuum. Do we vacuum out those? Yeah, we do. Right, now we do. So, one sec. You go in the basement, good sir. Hey, actually, can I put you outside the house? No, no, that gives you personality. We gotta go in the basement. There you go. And like, it just slowly descends into madness. Okay. Too much personality. Can't have that. I mean, like, if you're gonna commit a murder, like, it would be in this type of house, right? Like, let's not sugarcoat it. This is definitely the type of house you commit murder in. You guys don't need support beams. You're fine. Get your support somewhere else. I'm not here to support you. Pizza de Besti. So windows can stay and you can set up as you're selling the house and pay people over. Yeah, exactly. Bessie can stay. Oh, we put the, that's exactly where, that is exactly where the lawnmower goes. Okay. I think we'll keep the horde signs and stuff for right this second. Okay, guys, look. I'm not trying to be cynical, but this is not, look, Fallout 4 had different OSHA standards, but this is not OSHA approved. This is not connected to the ground. But we can take care of that very easily. I think the sanctuary was worse. Look, like I said, Fallout had different OSHA standards. It was a different time. This is during a time when OSHA actually had people. Okay. By the time at the point at which we were in Fallout 4, the people of the OSHA group were like the people of the Freemasons now, claiming that they're the original OSHA, who's the Knights Templar. We are Fallout 4 has Freemasons pretending to be Knights Templar, which is OSHA personnel pretending to be actual personnel. There. What the fudge? That's the roof? Huh. Yeah. Perfect. We don't need. Go. There we go. Perfect. Do we really want windows, though? I mean, the house probably will need windows. Okay. But not right here, they don't. If we get, like, the interior area figured out, it should be easier. Which is like, where do we put the windows? But I'm thinking, like, if we have, like, a murder escapade, do we really want windows on the outside? Like, unless we have a sink down in the basement, how are we supposed to clean off the blood and stuff without people seeing in through the window? Okay. Have more questions? You not go into the basement? True. No windows would be more suspicious. Okay, fine. We'll keep windows. But they can't be broken windows. That doesn't go with the feel. No, I picked up the pizza. No, I was going to put it in the basement. Empty it out. Give it back. Okay. Yep. That'd be perfect windows. Yeah, they gotta be really nice windows. Wait, can I go out here? No, I can't. Let me pick you up, put you back in. Okay, any more holes in the house? Don't see any. You know, other than the ones that are gotta be for windows. We probably need stairs. Nah. Oh, well, we just put that under the ground. That's fine. That's normal. Okay, and then we do here. Got it. Okay. Now we're gonna need some paint. Wait, no, we need to go here, and then we go white. We might need a couple more white paints, guys. Be less appealing to buy? True. You're right. Yep, there we go. Perfect. On there. Wait, I can make this bigger, can't I? What the fudge? And as little question suspicion as possible. True. There you go. Yeah. Don't I have a bigger? There I do. Yeah, I do. There we go. Yep. Correct. Yep. Okay, there we go. It worked that time. Alright. So maybe it'll work this time? No, that one strip does not want to be painted. A murder cabin. That. Yeah, we were also talking about a murder cabin and Automods. Like, yeah, no, this is fine. Oh, there we go. That's why I wasn't painting, because it was just block on it. Okay, got it. I don't like the wood. I don't like it. As soon as someone says someone should burn, it's like, no, 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 this is a bridge too far. Okay. Go all the way down. Oh, that's a hole. I didn't notice that. There we go. Yeah. Do we think we should have it be white and black? Do we think white's just a bit too discreet? I can be honest. I think it looks a bit odd having the roof also be white. Okay, you think the roof should be a dark wood color. Okay. If not, the roof should be white. Yeah, I agree. Roof white just looks weird. This is a cabin. Cabin's made out of wood. Ah, frick, you're right. Okay, so can we do wood floors? We should be able to do wood floors. Floor. Okay, wood panel. Hmm. Let's try those. Wait. I need you guys to rotate. Hmm. Okay. One second. I look up wood cabin. Yeah, you're right. It is not perfect. I mean, to be fair, it was closer to a cabin look before we bought it. And then stripped it of its resources. What color are the roofs? Okay, it looks like cabin roofs are typically like a greenish color. I mean, I do know what a cabin looks like, but I just wanted an image to really cement it in my brain. So wait, the outside looks like a normal cabin, and then the inside looks like... Okay, what is this? We need whatever this is. Whatever this is what we need. And then the inside is all sterile and white. Okay. Let's see if we can find woods and find it. Alright, alright, alright. There's just not a lot of wood options. It says these are panels, but I can say it's lying. Okay, that's closer to looking like panels. No. Like really bland? Yeah. That's not what I'm looking for. How do I get this? I want this. Hmm. I'm thinking. You guys got freaking arches, but not like actual wood paneling. Really? Molding? Really? Oh wait, guys, I might have found it. No, I didn't. Hmm. Is that the one? No, it's a different one. This is the one that they have right there, which makes me think that the other one that this type of thing has to exist. Yeah, that's literally the same. That's literally the same thing. Found it? What? Werewolf? Or are you talking about me finding this? The look-alike, right? Yeah, yeah. Alright. Got that. Alright. Might as well grab some of you and just go around the corner. I found the great wizards of guessing. Alright. Here to share with the class? Which one is it? We need to... Okay. You tell me their ways. Wrong thing. There we go. No. There you go. And they disappeared like the Tibetan monks. What? Yeah, if this one exists, that one has to exist. No evidence at all. Okay, no. Hmm. Oh, it's getting to nighttime. That seems fine. You did get one guess right in Hogwarts. Oh, so you didn't actually figure out what this is. Oh, okay, I thought you were saying they figured out what the type of wood was that was over here. Okay. There we go. About the type of wood, I'm just rambling. Oh, okay, cool. I was like, is there a point to this? Brains over here going burr. Okay. Okay. Honestly, that all looks great. Okay, I have a dumb idea. Oh, fudge, too much. Dumb ideas can be great. True. Alright. It's a cabin. It's gonna be a dark wood floor. Probably gonna be something along the lines of... I like that. Alright, we're gonna do that. 2, 3. I really wish they had the more defined planks. Would be really nice. What is this? We're just building a house. One sec. I'm gonna see if my idea works. We just gotta finish the flooring first. Oh, oops. Frick. Can I change the time? The most bland house possible. You're like, wow, your house sure is. Is what? Nobody knows. How do I change the time of day? This is annoying. Whatever, I'll buy a light. Hey, why don't you see the basement? I got a second surprise for you. Why don't you come see the basement again? I got a surprise for you. Yeah. Anyone else? Someone else just saw that disappear too. Alright. That's exactly. That's the type of lighting we need. Okay. Tab you, and then we're gonna do trash. Suddenly pass out. What's that? No idea, it's sold now. We still need to do you. Perfect. Alright. And then come over here, grab you. 2, 3, 4, 5. Idea, so it goes. Okay. Do some quick cleaning. There we go. Perfect. Yeah. Gotta make sure it's nice and crystal clean before we go to the basement. Are there just moths? You know, it's fine. I'm sure that's fine. Okay. R. Go. Is it tab? What's the button to see what's around? Oh, whatever. Okay. So we got good floor in there. All right. So this now we're gonna try something dumb and see if it works. Rug. I said rug. That's a football. Ooh, another rubber ducky. I have a table with like, I mean, it already does. Like, they already gave us a good table with all the murder supplies on it. And I'm sure we could add a couple more, but they already gave us a good stock. That's why there's still a bunch of stuff in the basement, because I didn't feel the need to move them. Okay, what are we looking for? We are looking for... Or they said, yeah, I know, right? Like, it was very kind of them. Okay, what about stuff for floors? No. No. We got, oh, okay. Apparently they counted as carpet and not rugs. What the fudge? Carpet knife. Oh, okay. Too big. Dang. Wait, can I even fall? Can I even actually fall through that? Yes, yes I can. It is not time for us to rhyme. That is Power Washer on Wednesday. Right now, it is time for us to make a nice, fun murder house, and when we close it out, we will be giving Mikey his birthday treat. Oh, this wasn't the exit to outside? Frick, I put the hole in the wrong spot. Gosh dang it. Oh, fudge, too much. You guys sure you don't want me doing your construction? I think I do a great job. But yeah, that's Wednesday. Okay. Then we do you. But yeah, you can help us design our nondescript cabin that has a murder area in the basement. To be fair, they already gave us a murder area in the basement. We're just going to flesh it out. Like, we didn't come up with this out of nowhere. The game literally gave us all we needed. Okay. Let's see. Do that. Awesome. Give Mikey his treat in just a moment. He says thank you. He is currently fast asleep. Okay. The hole above that little room in the basement, which should be a cage. We are definitely going to make a cage in the basement. Definitely. Wait, why did I just... Guys. I was trying to make the hole in the entrance. And then I fixed the hole in the entrance. ADHD brain go burr. The hole I needed to fix was this one. Okay, that one's fixed. Okay, so we need to do one. So no, two. Brain be going. It sure do. Okay. All right, now we need to fix this. Okay. So is that too wide? That's too wide. Okay. Wait, but that doesn't lead to the basement. There's no point in having a hole there. It doesn't lead to the basement. Okay, so we need to have the hole here when they go to the bathroom. Because where would the hole there lead us below? Okay, it would lead us right here. That's not exactly ideal. Okay, so what is directly above us here? That is the question. Okay, actually, we can figure that out. One sec, guys. Eh. Eh. Okay, because... Make a hole there. Okay, but what's right here? Okay, so we can see where that is above and decide which one we should hide a hole in so that they can fall into our trap. Not you. You sadly have to be refilled again. Okay. Nope, I didn't. There you go. Alright, and then we do you, got you. Fix that. Alright, so where are the holes? Okay, so we got one hole that's when you finish walking into the entrance. That could be a hole. Or we can have a hole in here. I think it makes more sense. Where do you guys think I should put the hole? We need a hole for the victims to fall down into to go into prison. Let's see, which one looks better from below? Like it would be a better spot for a cage. That'll probably tell us where we should put the hole. Okay, so this is just a good little prison room. Appealing to go right there. Ooh, you right. But this one has a duck. So our duck collection should be here. And then the prison should be here. You're right. We should definitely do it here. So this is the room with the wooden boxes. It'll be a prison when we're done with it. Okay, so that should be a big enough hole. We just have the duck collection like the frickin' that episode of VeggieTales. Where like they just have like 1,000 different ducks. Yeah. Alright. Alright, now what we're gonna do is we are going to build. Directly up. Slowly. All the ducks will be the last thing the person sees. Okay. Nope, wrong one. Okay, there we go. Alright, up again. Go faster. Also, to be clear, we're selling this house. Or are we? Are we just trying to sell it? And by saying we're selling it, we're actually just luring victims to our place? It's probably that one, right? So whoever buys it is our newest victim. And then we take the house back. To lure them. This is how we make friends. Yes, Tub, this is exactly how you make friends. My method of making friends in college was putting a puzzle out in the common area and doing the puzzle, and anyone who came up to me, I would talk to. That was how I socialized. I'm not a very social person. And it worked. That's how I made one of my best friends, was walked up to me when I was doing puzzling. I mean, if the strat works, the strat works. No socializing. Not if you're in here, there's not. Or I would do the puzzle, but might not talk. That is also perfectly acceptable. Walk up, say, hey, what? Can I join? Sure. Sits down, does puzzle. That's also perfectly acceptable. Okay. Let's see. So we need to do one more directly up here. All right. I'm making the cage right now. We also have some like bright silver paint that we can use for the bars. Do I have another perk skill unlocked? If I do, I hope it's speeding this thing up. It takes so long for me to build this. Be in the corner and not even there, being away from people. That's me in a party. I go to the corner because I can't, it's like too much going on. Not that I went to many parties, but the few that I did go to was going in the corner to kind of like facilitate what's going on. It's like too overwhelming from 360 degrees. Let's move it to 180 degrees. Okay. Say nope. Yeah, I went to like, I was not a partier. I went to like 3 parties in college. Actually 4. 3 of them were trumpet parties. One was a Halloween party, which I went to and it was with an entire band, and my ex and I stayed for like half an hour. We walked in, everyone was getting drunk and all this fun stuff. We sat in the corner and we just stood in the corner and talked to a few people if they walked up and then left. We were like, nope, this is way too. We left and went to McDonald's because neither of us had eaten dinner. They were like, oh, we were like, oh, you wanted to stand in the corner too? Nice. The cool kids corner. As long as that's with 2 C's, yes. As long as those are spelled with C's. But I won't. Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, we'll just try it. No. Like, I have to know people if I'm going to a social outing. If I don't, I'm just going to be standing there. And will likely leave almost immediately. Okay, perks. Do I have anything for wood? Demolishing. Demolishing is already... Okay, what about you? Just like dominoes, you can cover surfaces and lines. Oh! Oh wait, that's like one of the few things we have left. That's why I never go to a social place. Okay. I'm much more of one of those hang out with friends, with a small group of friends at someone's house type of person. Like, I think almost all my... Oh, wow, that was way too much. Had to force me to go to Taco Bell with him. It was fun, but I hate being awkward. Yeah. Luckily, in my friend groups, we're all awkward. Like, none of us claim to be normal. I think one of my 3 friend groups has said that I am the normal one of the friend group. So take that for whatever that means. Take that however you want. Oh my gosh, stop. No. Okay, let's see. Okay. Let's see. Ah, you're the king leader. Let's see. I'm trying to think of which of my friend groups is most normal. I mean, to be fair, 2 of my friend groups are friend groups from band. High school band and college band. So, like, I think it goes to say that those ones are weird. My most normal friend group is my dorm friend group. It's just 3 of us, but, like, we lived in the same dorm. They don't normally talk to each other, though? Nice. Yeah, I have pretty much like groups of 3 friends. So like 9 friends, and then one of them we factor in all the partners for gaming sessions. So one was 3 is now 9. One is 3 is now like 6 people because partners have gotten added to the gaming sessions, which is pretty cool. My high school friend group, normally we just play games, the 3 of us. Let's see. That was one of the reasons I was like, I need to go to a slightly larger college because I didn't really make like some good friends until I went to a larger school. Because there's just so much more variety in people compared to like a private school or a smaller college. But also like clubs and band and stuff definitely helps. Oh, sorry, my fencing class. Nice. I have a friend who does martial arts. I did Hapkido for a couple of years. That was fun. My friend still needs to teach me how to flip somebody. I'm sure we'll get there eventually. Okay, so this is not the hole we're going for. Yeah, Hapkido is great. I got a green belt in college. My favorite's the sidekick. Okay. Still study that? Yeah. I was lucky. They had classes on it at Indiana. I was like, huh, this seems like. I was like, okay, so which one's good for people who are short? And they're like, this one's good. I'm like, okay, I'll try that one. Because, they offer like Taekwondo and stuff. And I'm like, I took a self-defense class. And then they're like, if you like this class, try Hapkido. So I did that. I only stopped when they started doing running jumps. When they started doing jumping kicks, I can't do that. I couldn't do that. I'm not coordinated enough. I can do a kick on the ground. You ask me to jump in the air and do a kick, I'm falling on my face. I can't do it. Okay. That was when I was like, okay, yep, green belt's as far as I'm going. Okay. Taekwondo for a couple years, but then branched out. Nice. What belt do you have, Tub? Coordination says no. Look, I'm okay with my feet on the ground. I just have to have one foot on the ground and we're all good. That's not what I... Okay, well that's a slightly bigger hole than I want. 3rd degree black belt in Taekwondo? Damn! I think my friend has a 1st degree black belt. Taking at least 15 years of practice. Nice. He's close to a black belt at least. I'll ask him. I talk to him tomorrow. But yeah, no, one of his friend groups is just Taekwondo people as well. Okay. Okay, well that's a small issue. Is that okay? Okay, so do we need to expand this out one more? Let me get some papers. All right. Are you usually just old people? Wait, the X was not on the paper? The X was just on the wall? Yeah, that's fair. I think my friend was explaining something to me, which is like, I don't know, was it like ninth degree or something? And it's like you only get it from someone who could teach you. You only get it if that person has it. So only a person with a ninth degree can teach a person with a ninth degree. Or it was something along those lines. And it was like, so there's like five of a certain type in the world. I don't remember if that was for Taekwondo, but it was for some sort of martial arts thing. Like the highest degree was held by a very select few. It could only be taught by them. Okay, let's see. I'll also have to ask him what that one was. I'll report back. To wait 9 years? True. Yeah, I forgot about that part. At that point, you just give the entire profession the third degree. At that point, you're really old. True. It's like anyone want me to teach you? Nope, nope. Well, all the ninth degrees died off because the highest we can get now is an eighth. Okay. Can I still fall in here? Okay, you can still fall in here. Wait, now I'm stuck. Hey, licking wounds. One sec, I trapped myself in my own. Not today, no. Uh, Today is just a nice short chill. I'll be completing probably more Merlin trials and stuff, and some more Hogwarts Legacy probably next week or this weekend actually. But yeah, I do know it works. I do know our prison does work, so that is good. So let me grab the. Let me grab the rug, so we can. Perfect. Okay. All right, we're gonna pretend like we know that people would fall through this, right? Like, yeah. It's just that the game doesn't want like this is not a stiff rug. You're gonna fall through that rug. Nice and short already an hour and 30 minutes. Well, look, I didn't know we were making a murder house, and this one literally wrote itself. Like they already gave us a murder basement. What are we gonna do? Tell it we're gonna turn it into like a pizza parlor? No. Okay, so you walk in, and you have a hole that your prospective buyers will fall into prison. Wait, I didn't clean up in the prison cell. Actually, that's fine. Should I give them a toilet? Should I give them anything? Wait. Oh, we don't want them to hide stuff in the leaves. I'll give them a bucket. Bucket. I need a metal bucket. Toy bucket. Pail? Pail. That's not. You'll die soon after falling anyway. Fair enough. We're not heathens here. Mop bucket. My day's going pretty well. Been hanging out, got Mikey some treats, took him on a walk, had a good birthday. Okay, yeah, that works. All right, we think that that's good enough? Yeah, I do. All right, and then we'll just fill this back in before we're done. I mean, look, they already got bone saws and stuff in here. Like, they're not getting out of here. Keeping a person kidnapped many days is risky. Phoenix tried stealing his toy. He did take his toy. And then him, Phoenix, and Oreo were going at it. They're having a fun time. How about you, Licking Wounds? How are you? There was a pale. Screw the orange pail. This is a much better pail. Warrior just wanted attention and to play. Okay. Alright, so what are we doing for the walls? We want it to be like nondescript up here. Also, we don't know what we think these are footprints from the giant raccoon that lives here. We're not quite clear on that. But pretty sure that's what it is. Oh, that reminds me, I need to paint. Don't know why that reminded me I needed to paint, but I do. Okay, now. There you go. Steel tiles. Perfect. His name is George. Truly. Wait, I should be able to now. Wait, what? Did it go D? No. Okay, well, it says up and down. How do I move it up and down? Oh, I just do that instead of clicking. Okay, that works. Perfect. Gotta get the bars nice and metal. Perfect. Nice. George will take care of our prospective buyers. It's like, this is what you get for trying to buy my house. Sir, you had it on the listing for sale. Irrelevant. Doesn't matter. You are still trying to buy my house. The audacity. Hey, Atomic Eye. Welcome into a perfectly normal, non-murderous stream. Okay. Spectre comes. They get the cage. True. They go, okay, so is this approved? Oh my gosh. No, there's a hole in the floor. This is not approved. Sir, you're in prison now. It doesn't matter. You fell into the cage. Are we still getting our safety deposit back? I mean, we bought the house, so we should be okay. Like, we already purchased the house to do this. Okay, let's see. To be fair, the last time we did House Flipper, we made basically everything out of plywood, including the thermostat, which was funny. It was plywood and cats. Why did the frick did I put it on the bottom? Whatever, it's fine. Okay. Oh, she doesn't know though. Shh. Go. We've had 5 OSHA people in this cage so far. Okay. Oops. Go. Take more over here. Oh, I'm very. They're the reason there's those 3 piles in the backyard. The three random hills in the backyard that don't make any topological sense. Topographical, whatever the frick it is. Topo sense. I think it's topographical. No, it's definitely topological. One sec, it's gonna bug me. Topographical. Topography is study of forms and features of the surface. Topological. It is not topological. Topological is topology is the one that I use in Blender for like animation and stuff. Has to do with the shape of things. Okay, yeah, no, it's definitely topographical. Wait, No wonder I kept getting corrected when I was asking for assistance with Blender. I kept saying, how does the topography look? And they'd be like, you mean the topology? And I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's topography. No, they were right. They were right. I was getting those two mixed up. Whoops. Basically, topographical is just the big altitude maps, like the big maps that'll have like different levels. Oh, thank you, Todd. Thank you. Okay, I mean, well, if we can't see behind it that that's not silver, that's really not a big issue. It's annoying, but it's not a big issue. All right, we need concrete. The more you know. Okay, okay, there we go. That matches. All right, now we need to fix. Perfect. All right, and we'll do that for anything else that needs fixing in that way. Prison's looking pretty good right about now. Let's see. How much is it? 12:18. I need to go to bed by 1. I got stuff to do. Now clean the floor. You think we should clean it? I think leaving George's footprints is a good idea. I will vacuum, though. Okay, there you go. We also need to add a bunch more ducks in this room. All right. Yeah, I think it's a talking fish. We moved it from upstairs. But yeah, I don't think it actually talks, but it should talk. But I don't want you to kill him. The dirt and stuff will get in the way. I mean, what if this is blood? This is just really old blood. Or this is next to the pail. It could be unmentionable stains. It could just be poop stains. Food for thought. Plus, why do we need to clean up in the basement? It's not like anyone else ever comes down here. It's upstairs that really needs to be cleaned. If anyone comes down there, we're incriminated immediately based on the fact that we have a giant cage in our basement. Okay. Alright, let's see. Closet. We're gonna need cleaning supplies. Actually, we should probably paint the walls first. All right, what color are we going for the walls? Okay, I do need to clean that, though. Always make false reasons. True. Oh yeah, I forgot we haven't done the outside yet. I want this. I want whatever this wood is, but I can't figure out what it is. It's annoying. Alright. Nope, don't go there. Here. Like every other texture that's been on this house originally, I've been able to find, but not that one. I don't think it's in there. I've gone through all the woods. I don't think that this like plank wood is in the options menu. Yeah, I don't think it's there. All right. Like if it was, I would totally do it. All right. Let's go right here. It's meant to be like bad wood. Yeah, but I want it. Like, this looks like good wood to me. Okay. Alright, so we need to buy more wood again. How do you know it's rotting? It could just be wood planks. one is it? I think it was mahogany. Alright. Pretty sure that's the same one. There we go. Alright, there we go. Or we could be just you just perfectly fixed. Look, guys, I ran out of one type of wood, okay? I mean, I didn't fill most of it. I did fill it on one complete side, though. Okay. Yeah, I know, you're right. We already filled most of it. Next time, though, maybe we should try using what we got and then just filling it in. But we are trying to be non-discreet, and using two different types of wood is like a very murder-esque thing for someone to do. Yeah, it does look weird. Yeah, we're trying to be discreet. But for a different house, that would totally work. Like whenever we make the plywood house, actually no, it'll be made of plywood, but I'm sure there'll be a house that has like a bunch of stuff missing that we can just fill in the blanks on. With like slightly different, but very, like slightly noticeable changes that are just annoying to people. They don't have the budget because they spent all the money on the cage. True. Yep. Yep. Back. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the outside real quick. Yep. Also, it seems to be something in the attic. Probably more bodies. Come here. Nope. Nope. This is me. This is legitimately me on a daily basis. Just trying to reach the top shelf. Just a few bodies. But officer, we haven't reached our body quota for the month. Fine. Whatever. Mikey jumped to get to the top shelf. Look, Mikey has the hops. I don't. Wait. I can't even paint that far away. Wait a frickin' minute. Did I face it the wrong way? Huh? Let me in! Let me in! Ew. Fine. You want to play hardball? Let's play hardball. Let's see if that works now. Frick, I did the wrong button. Now just being petty. Come here. Will you work now, Beach? Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Alright. Why? Really? Okay. You have to work now. Frick. Yes! Thank you. Frick. Frick you. Guys, we're not changing the walls. The walls will be permanently what they are now. Servants always win. Scary games will? Absolutely the frick not. Scariest game I've streamed was Subnautica, and frankly, I didn't find that scary. I found Outer Wilds DLC to be more scary, but that was mostly because I ended up putting my curiosity over my fear, and also being oblivious helps when not noticing things around you in Subnautica. But I do have a plan to play the back rooms at some point with my friends. I do not like spiders. That is true. But yeah, my friends do want to play the back rooms with me. They tried to convince me to do it in VR, and I was like, absolutely the frick not. One, I don't have a VR headset. And two, just no. Even with yeah, I'm still scared of the spiders even with arachnophobia on. Okay. Alright, let's see. But yeah, I tend not to do many do scary games unless there's like a high element of like adventure in it. So like I'm playing The Forest with my friends, which I'd probably never play if it weren't for my friends. Okay. Apparently that one's considered kind of horror-ish. Okay. Let's see. I did want to see one scary movie. And 15 minutes of The Conjuring, I'll have you guys know. I did watch 15 minutes of The Conjuring before someone in the dorm came and told us that we were being too loud. To be fair, I was not being too loud. I didn't make a peep. It was some of the other girls I was with. But I thought Insidious 2 in high school and screeched in the first 10 seconds of the movie because a baby toy started making noises. It wasn't even like actually a jump scare, but it scared the literal heck out of me. And at the end of the movie, a guy behind me said I was more entertaining than the movie, so that made me feel great. Out of the options, guys. Alright. Yeah, I mean, in general, I'm not like a huge like violence person. But Walking Dead, I did quit on Walking Dead episode 2. So yeah, that's a point against like violence and gore and stuff. Like I can handle some of it, but like obscene amounts, nah. Like, I don't want to see your guts hanging out. I prefer that they be in where they're supposed to be. Also, we're in the same exact freaking issue. Wait, stairs. Guys, we have stairs. Why the frick did I make my own? You could have done this way to make things slightly more complicated than this. Wait, that also means that we can just have normal stairs here. Okay. Right. Got it. How much is teddy bear heart? I'm not quite sure what you're referring to. Atomic. Okay. Okay, we probably also need to do this and then all the way across. There's a rubber duck in this game right now. And if you're asking how much a teddy bear heart sells for on the black market, I think it's about the cost of one, is it teddy bear? 5 coins. We can put him down. We can put him down with the duck. Ta-da. But Care Bears. What's the name of that company where you go and build your own bear? Got it. Wow. Me explaining what it does literally came out with the exact name of the company. It costs about as much as a Build-A-Bear does. I mean, you literally couldn't put have a better explanation as a title, as a company name than that. Prisoner's Eyes. Okay. Okay. Trash. Alright, now we vacuum. That. Awesome. I think what we're going to do is we're probably going to finish painting the inside of the house. And then save the rest for another day, because I do need sleep today, actually. So we can go ahead and fill the... Actually, yeah, you're right. We should have the teddy bear staring into their eyes. There we go. But yeah, I actually do need sleep today. But so what color are we thinking for the inside? Oh, because we have number 1 over here. Oh, we can also get rid of these stairs. Got it. Oh, and we can get rid of feeding and petting Mikey. True. One of the Terminex people came over today, and Oreo was in frickin' heaven. The dude was giving him all these rubs, and he was just like, ah. Or just rolled over and was like, belly rubs, please. We're like, oh gosh, he's gonna expect so much better, higher quality rubs from us from now on. Okay. That's all you do. Have no other job. True. I mean, not technically inaccurate currently, but hopefully won't be the case soon. Let's see. Guys, do we need like it to be like a ramp? Like when it's almost a ramp, but it's just like slightly uneven, so it's like a super annoying ramp. Now demands the best rooms for 2 hours. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Alright, and then we build. Yeah, that's not gonna work in there. It's fine. It's fine how it is. Alright. No straight, no break, and no distractions. Not even like a like a moment to give me to let me shake my hand to make sure, you know, it has still has feeling after 2 hours of rubbing. Okay, we should definitely go ahead and fill in a bunch more ducks. Yeah. Okay, cool. Just checking. Your hand can go numb. No. That happened once when Mikey first started cuddling with me on the couch after I got him. I was like, he fell asleep and his head was on my foot. And I was like, my foot is numb, but I'm legally not allowed to move. Like, there's nothing I can do. Because that was back before I had like earned his complete trust because he was, you know, brand new home. After I kidnapped him after visiting a couple times for each month, which I personally feel like is a little less kidnappy than how most people go to the shelter to get dogs. I feel like your kidnappers typically don't introduce themselves before they grab you and take you home. So I thought I was being a nicer one, but can't move, never can move until he wakes up. Yeah, I was like, I just can't move. Oh, there's another teddy bear. Okay. Dog wants the nab. Yeah, exactly. How close can I get them to each other? I can't go here for right now. I think you're crazy in some way. Which person? The house buyer? Okay. The prisoners? I mean, yeah, I feel like they'd figure out I'm crazy as soon as, you know, they fall through a carpet into a makeshift prison. Being stared at by a teddy bear and like 1,000 ducks. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got kidnapped. They see ducks. Always watching you. Oh, that's one of my favorite Far Side comics is the fear duck is somehow always watching you. Somewhere, somehow. Okay. Actually, wait. What we need to do is... There we go. Okay. You... Close enough. A duck a day appears in 3, 4, 5. feel like I'm doing this wrong. Got different modes like time, campaign, free, no cost. Oh, they do have a free, no cost one, yes. They also have campaign mode, yeah. We're currently doing buying and selling mode where we buy houses and then renovate them to sell them. Oh, they actually do have a time mode in this one, though. It's for assembly, which is actually just a really annoying setting that it's just annoying. I only did it to get the achievement and then stopped because I was like, no. Because it'd be like there'd be like 50 steps to a certain thing. It was very annoying. Okay. Never should turn on time mode. I don't like time limits. I don't do good with time limits. The only reason I survived a Majora's Mask is because the song of halftime. Wait, if we're going like right here, or should I be making them? I'll let you know when I'm successful. If I think I can actually do it, I'll tell you. Okay. 3, 4. Just looks like a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, wait. I can fix how this. Uh. What if I just do this instead? No, it won't work. Hmm. Okay, so you're the center. Okay. Go. You might need to be a bit closer in, further in. There we go. Yeah. And then. Okay, okay, we're coming along. All right. Let me know if anyone gets it. What is it? We're almost there. Oh, wait. There's enough room in here for the teddy bear. No, there's not. Boo. Wait, if I turn him sideways? Okay, so we can technically still, there we go. All right. Now we need duck again. A bird? Not quite. We tried to do it in the doggo mansion. It didn't really work. But we have slightly more leeway with placement here. top hat? No. Okay. Right. Oh, wait. Wait. Oh, no, we already have that. We already have that angle. There we go. So we do you. Face you. Okay, and then not perfect, but it's not bad. Like, I've seen worse. Oh, I see. Yeah. Actually, I have an idea. What if we move you like right here? There we go. Can I pull out the cross? Yeah, sure. Go for it. Yeah, then we go 1, 2, 3 distance there. Okay, and then we got this. Perfect. All right. But wait, there's more. Okay. There you go. Okay. There, there, there. Then. Okay. All right, there we go. 3, 4. How's that look? Okay, guys. I think for being made out of ducks, that looks amazing. All right, and then we can have. Where should we put this one duck? This one duck should just be no matter where he looks, he sees ducks. Thank you, thank you. Okay, we do need to get one more duck because it just looked odd with the pink one right there. All right, there we go. And we'd see they're sacrificing the heart teddy in the middle. We'll also keep some cake just out of reach. Like, you can't quite reach the cake. But not spawning the devil. Then why are we killing people? We had the exact same. We were trying to make the exact same thing in the Doggo Mansion. It just never worked. Because we didn't have enough angles to aim things at. We're spawning George, obviously. We're spawning George. Also, technically, this is a symbol of protection, unless you look at it this way. If you want to get technical about it. George is a nice guy. He's just misunderstood. He always comes when he's summoned, though. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, I was thinking of from a TV show lore. Yeah, no, in general, it's not a symbol of protection. From a certain TV show, it is a symbol of protection. But yeah, no. Alright, not this show. The murder show. I mean, frankly, we're not actually summoning anything, but like we can really freak someone out by thinking we are. Like, you see these giant footprints in a summoning circle made of ducks? With a teddy bear in the middle? Like, okay. Let's see. So we already got all the things on the ground. True, just to ski. Yeah, no, we're not actually summoning anything. Okay, so what color are we thinking for the walls? I mean, if we're truly going with like cabin, yeah, a very light blue could work. Yeah, I was gonna say the exact same on the inside as the outside, but that's boring. Because even cabins have like painting on the inside. There's pipes, like basically white. What the? Why is there a panini? Okay, there we go. There we go. I'm thinking something like that, or we're thinking something like that's a bit too green. Okay, I think that works. Wait, we're gonna buy like 3 of them because I don't trust that I'm gonna be able to pick the exact same color again. Yep. Do we think this is actually a bit too white? I don't. Oh, okay. It still opens up on the same thing. Okay, let's try this. Eh. Anyone see a difference? I don't see a difference. Okay, I see. I barely see a difference. Okay, so what if we try purchasing this one? I'm not seeing it, guys. Like, I'm barely seeing it. I mean, we are barely moving the color wheel, but it's there, but small. Okay, so we think the most recent one then? Where it is technically blue, but it still kind of looks like white. Or do you think that this is too dark? I think this works. I think that if you're just looking at this, it can look white. In that case, I need to sell. Yeah. and then we go here and we paint. Yeah, nothing is as it seems type of stuff. Yep. Wait. Wait, what was it at? It wasn't, it was, oh, we had, ugh. Okay, yeah, no, we don't want that. We want smooth. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Yeah. Perfectly smooth. The real question, do you guys like smooth or crunchy peanut butter? Your response will determine how I judge you. Just kidding, but my take is I like peanuts and I like peanut butter. If I wanted crunchy peanut butter, I would just go eat peanuts. I don't want a crunchy surprise in my peanut butter sandwich. Yeah, that's my thing. I do not want to be eating a peanut butter and jelly and then just happen upon a random peanut that's in there. Okay. Let's see. Don't have peanut butter often, but it must be smooth. Yeah, agreed. I like peanut butter on waffles. Those are good. That way you get a little bit of protein with, waffles. Okay. Perfect. Never heard of that? It's something that's not super common. One of my mom's friends and her did it when they were younger, and she introduced it to me, and it's really good. All right. Here, down we go. Just maple syrup. Yeah, I do peanut butter and then maple syrup. Okay. When you just paint over the dirt instead of, cleaning it up. No, no, no. Bathroom, we'll do that probably actually a green. Okay. It's called saving money. True, but protein. Can be very, very light white green, yeah. Okay, then we go in here. Oh, it's called saving money with covering the dirt. Yeah. What are you, an apartment renter? You're one of the apartment leasers. So you just paint over like the electrical lines, the light switches. This surely will not come back to stop me. True. What? Cutting corners can have negative consequences? Ugh. Okay. Let's see. Alright, well, we're out of paint after this. Here we go. You don't cut corners, but cut the entire way. Saying, look, if we're already taking this shortcut, we might as well take this shortcut too. Think of all the money we can save. Pay no mind to the people that might sue us if, you know, all these things break or hazards happen because of our cutting all the way through the red tape. Straight through the mountains instead of around, as the crow flies, as they say. See that in Skyrim? Nice. Are there tunnels, or are you just walking? Are you just glitching through a mountain? You know, it is Skyrim, so I could see either of those being the case. All right. Why are there moths in here? My horse going into June, the horse tilt, nice. Perfect. And now we go out here and after I move this. It's perfectly safe with being upside down, yeah. Okay. Ship's all painted. That seems normal. That wall definitely doesn't need fixing. Wait, can I break the roof and go into the attic? Okay, 1 sec before we leave. We need to see if there's anything in the attic. So flying across the map of the right horse to location. Nice. Are there bodies in there? That is a great question. That's what I'm going to go find out. Oh, 1 sec. That's where procrastination happens. Bodies? No bodies, guys. It's not even technically tall enough for us to build in. Can I steal a window from here? No. Okay, let me fix the roof real quick, and then we'll call it. Poor time to put bodies in it. Yeah. Let me build so it's at least like an even shape. It's like where would we go up from to put bodies? Like, would the stairs be here? No, because we already have stairs there. I say for now we seal it. Ladders, true, but I haven't been able to figure out how to use that properly. Alright, so let's look at our handiwork so far. Very nice. And then you come in here, nice white walls. Come down here to the normal duck circle. Into the prison cell. It actually does look pretty good, though. And then you're taunting them with cake. Perfectly cozy cabin. Exactly. This is what I meant when I said, like, we're building a cozy cabin. Okay, there you go. Alright, oh. One second. Okay, there we go. What the fudge are you? It doesn't matter. Alright. So, let me save that. Time to give Mikey his birthday cake. Correct. Right. One sec. Let me exit out. Let me... Alright. Mikey! Mikey! Come here! Come here! One second. Come here! Come on! Oh, he's just getting all of his cake. Yeah, no, he's getting all of it. One sec. He refuses to move. You're a dork, you know that? Just gonna lick all the icing off. You're gonna eat the icing off. Okay. Happy birthday, buddy. You know I love you. Do you want me to like split it in half? I can do that. Like, would you like there you go. Yeah. Snack in bed. And you're getting crumbs everywhere. It's fine. I'll clean it. I should have brought a plate. I don't know why I didn't. It would have been a good idea. Well, too late now. I don't want him to knock it off. Make me drop it. This is why I got you a cupcake buddy, because I knew the hard cookies would be too hard for you. Okay, there you go. This is stuck on your lip. Am I your resident cupcake holder? Oh my god, you're making a mess. It's all over your nose. You done? There you go. You can eat it now. And you still dropped it. The blanket and pillow come on Wednesday. Happy birthday, buddy. Now I need to go. Give me a sec. It's a freaking mess maker. Hey, he needed the cupcake holder. Yeah, he did. All right. Well, that's going to be it for today. I'll be back on Wednesday, and we will be doing the 200 follower rhyming stream power wash simulator. So yeah, thank you guys for being here. I'll see you guys again later. Have a good rest of your night.